Hey traders, Marcello here, founder of the Day Trading Academy. Today we're going to be talking about how long does it take to become a successful trader. So I think this is a question that's a hot topic because I know that the entire industry is just showing, yeah, I can make $1 billion a day and I did it in a week and come by this 100% automated strategy, etc., etc. And I want to kind of give you the honest truth in my opinion, because I've been in this industry now for almost 16 years, whether it's learning how to trade or teaching how to trade or actually trading, any one of those three. And so I believe that there's a few extremes as well. The first thing that I want to be perfectly honest with you guys is I don't think anybody can tell you or another person the amount that it's going to take them to trade personally. And what I mean by this is it's important to realize that everybody's different and everybody has their own demons. They have their own problems that they have to fix or correct. As I've mentioned in other videos before, it's 85-90% psychological and 10-15% technical. So it's important to actually realize that you have to literally change as a person if you want to be a successful trader, period. So what I'm going to tell you in terms of the time frame is the fastest that I've actually seen somebody do it that has been through the Day Trading Academy, where we teach guys how to trade, and the longest. And I think it's going to surprise many of you. Now, one of the things that I want everybody to know, especially in this video, is that learning how to trade is a two-way street. Now, 100% honest with you guys, you can learn how to do it on your own if you want. You don't have to go and spend $10,000 if you don't want to or you don't have to. I would recommend that you guys don't learn how to trade if you don't have money to lose, because obviously, in full disclosure, you can lose all of your money, as I did more than once. So it's a two-way street, because if you're going to decide to go out and find somebody to teach you how to trade, you obviously have to follow their system. And I think even in my case, when I was learning how to trade as well, I paid $8,000 for a quote-unquote Fibonacci. Oh, let me fix the. Just had to fix the mic there. So I paid $8,000 in a course, my very first course. I'm a young kid. I take out student loan. I take out this. No. Esto. He wants me to take the charger out, so we'll please him by taking the charger out because it doesn't look very good. Hopefully the computer will last. I spent $8,000 on this course that magically put these resistance and support areas based on Fibonacci confluence zones, essentially. And literally 2 or 3 years later, I realized that I could just do that on my own for free. So I wasn't mad that I spent the $8,000, even though it was a student loan and I lost the $25,000 that I took out in student loans when I was in college in a month. But that was part of my process, right? So if you're going to learn how to trade from someone, remember that it's a two-way street. If you don't do exactly what they tell you to do, then don't expect to be successful, right? I think in this business, most people, they don't learn how to trade and then, oh no, that guy's a fraud, it didn't work. So the fastest amount of time that I've seen somebody do it, going from zero and going live, I'm not going to say being consistent, because you can be consistent your first day live, with 6 weeks. It's a guy called Superman. I call him Superman for a reason. Very good trader. He's 68 years old now. He started with me, I think, by 62, 63 years old, and he's amazing. The longest that I've seen somebody take is 9 years. It's another trader, awesome trader. His name is Raul. He's from Luxembourg. He's one of our newest master traders, and he, in the beginning, obviously traded with, and I'm going to tell you guys a story. If you guys don't know my story, I do not recommend you guys trade with Forex, CFDs, or binary options, because I don't think they're good markets at all. CFDs and binary options. For Forex, I don't recommend beginners trade Forex, because in my opinion, they're a lot more manipulated than other markets, and there's easier markets to trade on. But he did 8 years, Forex, binary options, started at DTA, and it took him 11 months. I took 2 or 3 years. So there's the actual amount of honest time that I can literally tell you, and I can't explain to you guys exactly how much time it's going to take you, because obviously everybody's different. Everybody comes from different backgrounds. Everybody has different demons they have to fix. Everybody has, different issues. You guys can be the smartest person in the world. I've had all kinds of people that I've trained, hedge fund managers, proprietary fund traders, all 6 or 7 of them, painters, firemen, professional hockey players, administrators, every kind of person on the planet. And I think that it really comes down to making sure that you guys sacrifice what you need to in order to actually learn this business for real. Because I think that most of us think that this is going to be easy. I've trained a lot of doctors and lawyers and professionals that are really, really smart guys, business owners, that they think that they're going to just learn this in a few months. And you guys watching this video, if you think that you're going to learn how to trade in a certain amount of time, I want you to double it or triple it. So just, if you're literally watching this video, you're taking some course, or you're just deciding that you want to do this, think right now how long you think it's going to take you, or when you want to learn how to do it, and then double and triple that. Because I think most people add this expectation. I think if you guys watched the horrible interview I did with Lana, because I was on 0 sleep getting back to Japan, the don't go all in where you sell everything that you own just because you think you're going to be successful trading, because it's not guaranteed, right? And one of the things I want all of you guys to know when it comes to the amount of time that it takes to learn how to trade, just because you had one trade that was profitable, or 1 week, or 1 month, or 1 year, doesn't mean that you're going to continue making the same amount of money or make money at all. I read this in a book, I can't remember which one it was, but it basically says you're only as good as your last trade. The market is something that's dynamic, which means that it always changes. So if you are going to look to trade, you have to make sure that you change with the market, because as soon as we get cocky and we think that, we're the successful traders and we're the man, etc., I make millions of dollars, all these guys online, that's when you start losing money. So it's important to really stay humble. Make sure that you are going to always continue to act as a student. That's one of the reasons at the Day Trading Academy I like to have the guys teach, because what happens is you guys not only learn from someone who actually has been through the whole failing, bankrupting an account, actually going bankrupt, all that stuff, to be able to help you through those process with the strategy obviously that we teach, that we call congressive. But also when a teacher or somebody actually teaches somebody else how to do this, they become better at their own skills. So we kind of help the new era of traders kind of come up and become more successful, and then they get better as well. So at the end of the day, to answer the question in a time frame kind of sensitive manner, I can't tell you guys the exact amount of time. I'm fixing the cord here in the mic. I can't tell you guys the exact amount of time that it's going to take for you guys to learn how to trade, because at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's up to you how you're going to go about it. It depends if you're going to be serious. It depends if you're going to actually fix your mistakes. Just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a background, when I was learning how to trade, just dumb college kid, took out 25 grand in student loans, eventually ended up being a lot higher than that, and lost it all in a month. I didn't have to pay back the money for 4 years, so I didn't really care at that point. I think it was a lot riskier than what I should have taken it as. And mistakes, I bought a course and then I thought I knew better than everybody else, so I didn't want to fix the mistakes that I had. Obviously, I'll be 100% honest with you guys, I had to learn how to be disciplined, how to be patient, how to fix the insecurities I had as well. Most men aren't willing to admit that they have insecurities in the first place, which is part of the problem when it comes to learning how to trade. So it's a matter of dealing with all that. So I'm kind of getting into why it takes so long to be able to learn how to trade, but I hope this video, a little bit longer than 9 minutes, has kind of explained to you guys that, 1, I don't want you guys to think that this is going to be easy and take a day. 2, don't believe anybody that says you're going to buy some course and you're going to win 100% of the time, or follow this red arrow, blue arrow system. If it was that easy, everybody would be a millionaire trading, right? So, and on a final note, I just want to mention to you guys that, day trading is not about making $1 million. Day trading is really about being consistent. If you can make $1 a day for a period of time, you're eventually going to start making $2 a day. If you start making $2 a day, you start making $4 a day, and then 8 and 10 and 50 and whatever thousands of dollars you want to make a day. So keep that in mind. Let me know if you guys have any questions. You can leave all the questions with hashtag AskMarcello, and I'll be happy to go ahead and pull all the questions for you. And don't forget to subscribe.